Stem cells are at the forefront of medical research because they can develop into different types of cells. They can divide and renew themselves for long periods of time and develop into specialized cells, such as liver cells, red blood cells, muscle cells, and brain cells. There are 3 different types of stem cells, and they can be categorized by their ability to differentiate into different cells or tissues. The first type is called totipotent, and this would be a fertilized egg that can give rise to all types of cells, eventually becoming an entire organism. The second type is known as pluripotent, and these come from developing embryos. They can give rise to almost any type of cell, and this would include skin cells, liver cells, brain cells, bones, muscle cells, and the list goes on. Although stem cell therapy offers a lot of hope to cancer patients and people who are chronically ill, where do we draw the line when it comes to morals and ethics? Is it ethical to harvest stem cells from a developing embryo? Where do we draw the line there? Is the developing embryo really just a mass of cells, or a conscious living being of its own? Last but not least, you have the third and final type of stem cells, which are called multipotent. These types of cells can give rise to closely related cells, such as red blood cells and white blood cells. Instead of harvesting from embryonic stem cells, adult stem cells have not yet differentiated, and these are found in your normal organs and tissues. These stem cells can be cultured in labs so that they become nerve cells, bone cells, muscle cells, and heart cells. Leukemia, lymphoma, and diabetes can be treated with stem cell therapy. Typically, an egg cell is fertilized by sperm in a petri dish. The egg divides, forming an inner cell mass, and these cells are then harvested and grown with nutrients. Scientists can then control what the cell differentiates into, whether it's a bone cell, a muscle cell, or a nerve cell, by adding or removing certain molecules or chemicals. As you can see, your stomach has many different types of cells and tissues, such as smooth muscle tissues, nerve tissues, red blood cells, and epithelial cells that all work together to perform a specific function. We need cells to grow, divide, and differentiate properly. We need cells to become tissues, tissues to become organs, organs to become organ systems, and organ systems that support an organism. As you can see, stem cells play a key part in the bigger picture of biology. I hope you understood my lesson on stem cells. The biggest takeaway from this is that stem cells can specialize and become other cells, and they can perform specific functions that are necessary for homeostasis. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on Win Biology.